Let's talk about signs for a pregnant budgie. But of course, they are not mammals, and she won't just drop a baby like us. So what we really mean about a pregnant bird is when she is carrying an egg. But before we talk about it, let's provide some general information about egg laying. Parakeets do not need mates to lay eggs. However, an unfertilized egg will not hatch or grow into a bird. Budgies become sexually mature around 6 months and prefer to mate for life. However, make sure to let your budgie breed only between 1 to 3 years old of age to prevent any type of problems before or after this period. And of course, you always need to give them some break from time to time, so your female budgie won't get exhausted or egg-bound. I would suggest not letting your budgie lay more than 2 clutches per year, just to be safe. Breeding pairs need to be separated from other birds because they become aggressive. Breeding females also require a special diet with more fatty seeds and vitamin supplements. It is usually easy to sex a parakeet by the color of its cere, which is the nubby area above the beak. But the color will vary depending on the variety of your parakeet. We will leave that to another video. But one of the signs of a female ready to breed is the crusted brown cere color. If you want to breed your birds, provide a cuddle bone for calcium. Boil an egg and crush it with a fork and add your seed mixture to it. A mother budgie will love it. Now let's talk about signs of egg-laying budgie. But before we do so, Kiwi has something important to say. While there is nothing visual to see in a pregnant budgie, or in other words, a budgie that is carrying an egg, but there are some things and behaviors we can look at to identify if your bird is about to lay eggs. In order to lay a fertile egg, a female parakeet needs to mate with a male, usually more than once. This would be your first clue. The birds regurgitate back and forth to each other. Then the male will mount the female amid a great flapping of wings. The female will lay an egg within 30 to 48 hours after mating if the male succeeds in fertilizing her. Then she will lay 1 egg every day or every other day, usually laying a total of 3 to 8 eggs. Before laying the egg, the bird will usually produce visibly larger than usual bowel movements. She may begin to molt and use her feathers for nesting, or become more interested than usual in the nesting box. The budgerigar may or may not begin to perform a routine such as cleaning itself repeatedly or going around the cage in a certain manner, but this should only last a few hours. These symptoms, if you ever encounter them, are easy to recognize that your budgie is pregnant, but other than that, it's really hard to tell if your bird is pregnant or not. One of the main reasons is because they only carry the egg for less than 48 hours, so you really have a limited time. As for the hen's weight, she only gains few grams when she's carrying an egg. This is nothing you can visually see unless you measure her weight. So in conclusion, if your bird is going to lay eggs, the easiest way to tell is looking at her behavior and see if she is expressing any breeding behaviors. One last important tip. As it has been said before, her droppings will become much larger the closer she is about to lay her egg. However, if you have noticed that your budgie is straining herself for a few hours, she might be suffering from a potentially dangerous and fatal condition known as egg binding, where the egg won't come out. This is a life-threatening emergency, and your bird needs immediate examination and treatment by an avian veterinarian. For more about budgies, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are watching this video from YouTube and hit the bell icon to get notified when the next video is up. Or like the Facebook page if you are watching this video from Facebook.